It's the second round of action in our elimination round, and this is the Bicol University's Colleges and Athletic League Season 6 Men's Division Basketball or Men's Seniors Division Basketball. I am L.A. Lapin, and together with me is Jasper Abante to bring you the latest action here in the hardcourt live inside the Ateneo de Naga University Gymnasium.
Ayan at magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. For sure LA at inaabangan na nila itong panibagong araw ng Bukal Season 6. And ayun na nga ang magtatapatan dito ngayong araw for the first game of the second day of the second round. Walang iba kundi ang Annunciation Panthers, and we also have the UNC Greyhounds in the Seniors Division. Kaya naman tutok lamang dito sa ating live coverage dito sa ating Bukal Facebook page, and also to Oragon Sports TV Facebook page. Meron din tayong live via One Media TV 48 Naga YouTube channel. Ayan na. At tutok lamang for more top-tier basketball actions dahil punong-puno tayo ng action ngayong araw, LA. 5 games for today, and ayun na nga, first game natin. And the Seniors Division. For sure, LA, first game pa lang, pasabog na ito, alright.
And especially, they faced also in the first round, their first round encounter, wherein the UNC Greyhounds was able to upset the Annunciation Panthers 86-92 in favor of the UNC Greyhounds. Walang iba kundi si Nico Carona nagdala ng pasabog para sa UNC Greyhounds in order to upset the Annunciation Panthers. And right here on your screens, ang aga kanina, I've seen this team warm up a while ago, and also from the other side of the court, we have the Annunciation Panthers also prepping up for what could be once again a pressure on them, because they were defeated by none other than the lower seed team, the UNC Greyhounds, wherein they are 1-3 currently in our standings, and the Annunciation Panthers also have one win in Bukal Season 6, wherein they defeated Ateneo Golden Knights, and the UNC Greyhounds defeated on their last game the Annunciation Panthers. But right now, let's talk things over and start our conversation with our courtside reporter, Casey Antioquia of the Annunciation Panthers. Casey, what's your update?
Rise and shine, Bicolandia. All eyes on the Panthers as they come back with a vengeance, ready to prove that they still have what it takes to dominate the hardcourt. After a challenging first round with 1 win and 3 losses, this team is hungry for redemption. They've been working hard behind the scenes to bounce back stronger for the second round of Bukal Season 6. According to Coach Ron, they are hopeful na maitama ang mga pagkakamali ng team during their previous games. The team is willing to win and is prepared to give it their all this time around. The Panthers are determined to turn things around and leave it all on the court. Stay tuned for an action-packed game right here on One Media TV 48 Naga, Oragon Sports TV, Liga ng mga Kampiyon. This is your courtside correspondent, Casey Antioquia, reporting from the bench of Annunciation Panthers. This is Bukal Season 6, where future rise. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you, Casey, for that update, for bringing us a conversation starter for the Annunciation Panthers. And nabanggit kanina, they are 1-3 in their win-loss column, and this is the time for redemption. This is the time for doubling their efforts. This is the second round, and they have to correct their mistakes on the past when they faced the UNC Greyhounds. But right now, Jasper, let's throw it to our courtside reporter on the opposite side of our baseline from the UNC Greyhounds, Chen Nicolas. Chen, what's your update?
Good morning, LA and Jasper, and hello, Bicolandia. This is me again, Chen Shaira Nicolas, reporting live and ready to give you all the action and update dito sa Bukal Season 6 Basketball Men's Division. At ako nga po ang makakasama nyo ngayon dito sa side ng Greyhounds. Be prepared since their last game against the Panthers was neck-and-neck ending in the UNC way, 92-86 in favor of the UNC Greyhounds. And according to Coach Miggy, this second round, they are prepared to once again face the defending champions. So stay tuned to our Bukal Season 6, One Media TV 48 Naga, and Oragon Sports TV, Liga ng mga Kampiyon. Back to the panel.
Thank you so much, Chen, on that update from the side of the UNC Greyhounds. And ayun na nga, yung last fight nila on the first round of Bukal Season 6, a very close match, 92-86 yung kanilang score doon. So let's see kung bibigyan ulit tayo nitong UNC Greyhounds and of course ng ating Annunciation Panthers ng close fight again dito sa second day ng ating second round of Bukal Season 6. And of course, we have to keep our eyes on Alminye, Fajardo, lalo na yung kanilang team chemistry, no, LA. And on the side naman of the UNC Greyhounds, we have Taugan, matunog na pangalan for the UNC Greyhounds. And as you can remember, LA, yung laban ng ACC Green Serpents at nitong UNC Greyhounds, super duper close fight. Yun akala natin tapos na yung lahat after that layup ni Taugan, pero may natitira pa palang 81 millisecond which where Bonaobra finishes that with 3 points.
When Taugan using the glass to, I thought that was a win for the UNC Greyhounds, but there was a millisecond left on the clock, and Galvez passing it to Bonaobra with 0.92 milliseconds left, and shooting it clutch, winning it by 80-79. And as we see on our roster in the UNC Greyhounds, they've got to keep most of their players from last season, opposite to what happened to the Annunciation Panthers, wherein kakaunti lamang yung natira sa Annunciation Panthers, kaya medyo mixed up yung roster nila ngayon. And we have a Salvacion actually one of the sharpshooters din for the Annunciation Panthers, and one of the players in Bukal na usually nagsaslam dunk mid-game. And it's very rare to see players na nagsaslam dunk mid-game, since very tight din yung laruan ng mga teams dito sa Bukal. And a few moments, a tip-off will happen between the UNC Greyhounds and the Annunciation Panthers.
Ayan, LA, at first game pa lang ng ating Sunday matchup ay talagang pasabog na itong game na to. Kilala naman natin itong dalawang teams na ito, UNC Greyhounds for their fast-paced games, and of course naman ang itong ating unformidable Annunciation Panthers. Bibigyan tayo nito ng magandang laro ngayong umaga. And of course, yung mga susunod pang laro this Sunday, for sure they will turn the heat up. Pero titingnan natin kung ano yung hit na sisimulan nitong UNC and the Annunciation Panthers after that 3 points by jersey number 16 rather.
And Medice assisting that shot for Almiñe as Almiñe fires that 3-pointer from the corner. And Annunciation Panthers drawing first blood against the UNC Greyhounds, 3-0 starting our first quarter.
A good start here for the Annunciation Panthers after the 3 points by Almiñe of the Panthers. Now,
here comes Bustillo going on the inside.
on the outside, Almiñe again on the 3, no good. Now, a defensive rebound here of the Greyhounds.
It's Kevin Taugan. We have 2 Taugans for the UNC. We have Kevin and Kenneth. On the corner, no good for Caronan. Here comes Almiñe with a fast break opportunity. 5-0 run here for the Annunciation Panthers to start things up here in the first quarter. Here comes Caronan bringing the ball to Taugan.
No good, and 3 points attempt by jersey number 7 Garcia of the Greyhounds. Again, Panthers with that layup. Fast break opportunity again by Medice, jersey number 8 of the Panthers. Grabe, LA, palitan, sagutan, at nakasagot na first blood for the UNC Greyhounds. Unang puntos nila dito sa ating ballgame. And still here, back-to-back steal.
Yeah, the UNC Greyhounds having trouble here to secure the ball, and there goes Annunciation Panthers taking advantage of that coverage, and they are going on a scoring run here. Pero yung UNC Greyhounds naman nakabawi kanina after that successful layup attempt by Nico Caronan, and a traveling violation issued by our officials, and there goes the substitution. Calo inside for the UNC Greyhounds in exchange for Garcia.
As we can see, LA, yung big man nitong Annunciation Panthers, we have jersey number 4, Fulia. He is doing a good defense pagdating dito sa ating pagdating dito sa ating hardcourt. Pero natawagan dito ng backcourt violation si Bustillo of the Panthers. Ayan, at turnover tayo dito on the side of the UNC Greyhounds.
And Taugan hands it to Carona. Now here comes Calo. Back to Kevin Taugan, long three. He misses it, but Fula gets that rebound. Nove Fulia of the Panthers. A screen here by Garcia. Alain Garcia.
Medice. Fast facing itong ating laro, pero medyo napahinto dito ang ating Annunciation Panthers with 4 seconds dito sa ating shot clock. Now, mid-range jumper. No good on that dahil naubusan na sila doon ng shot clock. Good defense ang pinapakita dito ng UNC Greyhounds.
They're putting up sense on that man-to-man trapping that they have set up early on in this first quarter. Here comes Kevin Taugan. Thought about a three-pointer but chooses Calo to fire the three. And it goes in for Calo of the UNC Greyhounds.
Grabe. At traveling violation naman ang itinawag dito kay Salvacion of the Annunciation Panthers. Good opportunity for the UNC Greyhounds.
Early turnovers for the Annunciation Panthers. And here comes the Kevin Taugan once again trying long three. Making it his sweet spot in this first quarter. Bringing down the lead of the Annunciation Panthers just to 1 point.
Ang layo nun LA pero pasok. 3 points ang idadagdag dito sa scoreboard ng UNC Greyhounds. Now let's see. With 8 seconds to shoot, Panthers, Medice with that spin. That's good for 2 points. Grabe yun LA.
Medice doesn't matter if Sarmiento is defending him or naka-screen sa kanya, and Medice doing it with a spin, doing it with a flavor after that layup.
Now, jersey number 15. Jersey number 7 for that 3. No good on that attempt, and defensive rebound here by Fulia.
In and out there for Alain Garcia.
Bustillo to Medice. Pushes to the inside with that whistle. Ayun, at natawagan dito ng foul si jersey number 27 of the UNC Greyhounds.
Also donning the gray jerseys are the UNC Greyhounds, and donning the white jerseys are the Annunciation Panthers, and a new 5 for the UNC Greyhounds, and also our officials in the center court, Inday Orsena, Jomar Gorom, and Edmond Faraon of the SBP Naga City Elite Referees. And here comes the finals MVP of last conference, Mark Ernest Fajardo, getting in for Nove Fulia. And with 14 seconds to shoot here in this first quarter, Bustillo fires a 3.
Grabe, in and out ball, pero in yung pinili ng bola. 3 points for the Annunciation Panthers, courtesy of Bustillo.
Bustillo inbounding it to Salvacion and quickly passing it to Bustillo again as he fires a 3-pointer from the corner. Here comes.
Grabe LA, 3 points. UNC Greyhounds, back-to-back 3 points of these two teams. Grabe. Ayaw nilang dos.
Batyansela firing it from where Taugan actually shot the 3-pointer a while ago. And here comes Batyansela to Valera.
Still here by Fajardo. Actually, dalawang Fajardo na yung pumasok, pero natawagan dito ng traveling violation si Fajardo of the Annunciation Panthers. Grabe LA. Sagutan ng 3 points yung laban natin. First game of the Sunday.
Actually, we have two Valeras for the UNC Greyhounds and 2 Fajardo for the Annunciation Panthers. Now, as I can remember, Mark Andrew and Mark Evan Valera, these twin brothers, actually played for the Bucal Season 4 Juniors Basketball. And at makikita din natin dito, our officials, si Ref Bunanong Chumacera, our table official, JG Daliva, Nuki Gamil, Earl Requenala, Ronnie Malinisa. Yan. part of the officials here in Bukal Season 6. Back to the ball game here. Mark Andrew Valera going on a run here, but he is being defended by Fardo. And tips it in. Good for 2 points by
Masinas. Grabe yun, LA. The UNC Greyhounds is showing here good offense and defense, pero Salvacion, no good on that attempt, and out of bounds as the same ball possession for the Annunciation Panthers. 1 puntos lamang po ang lamang dito ng Annunciation Panthers. Grabe, agad na nakakasagot itong ating UNC Greyhounds sa mga puntos na ginagawa nila. Pag 3 yung ginawa nitong Panthers, 3 din yung ginagawa nitong ating UNC Greyhounds. Pero dun sa last sequence, 2 points yon, second chance for them. Now let's see. And a wrong pass here, a steal by jersey number 81, now to 88.
Mark Evan, but he misses that layup attempt.
Sayang LA yung opportunity na iyon. Turnover here on the side of the Annunciation Panthers.
But Yella was going on a run here. But here comes a full court man-to-man trapping by the UNC Greyhounds. But it doesn't matter for Bustillo.
Kahit may kasabay sa LA, no, he's good for that layup. Now, Fajardo guarded jersey number 88. Now, let's see. 77.
Adrian Batiancela. Double team there. But back-to-back Batiancela.
Now,
5
3
seconds
seconds.
to shoot.
3 points. That's good, LA. Hatid sa atin yan ng Converge ICT Solutions Incorporated. 3 points again ang idadagdag dito for the UNC Greyhounds. Now, mid-range jumper Fajardo. No good on that attempt. And
3-pointer by Legaspi a while ago of the UNC Greyhounds. And a turnover here for the UNC Greyhounds. And Mark Andrew Valera, number 77, and Mark Evan, number 88, nung sa UNC Greyhounds.
ayan, we are deadlocked on 16. 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining sa ating first quarter. Very close fight.
Ganito din yung matchup nila last first round kung saan many quarters ended in a deadlock. And naputo lamang yun nung fourth quarter in the last 2 minutes. Kumana yung UNC Greyhounds and Mark Andrew Valera scores a 3.
Grabe, back-to-back 3 points.
And here comes Valera once again with a steal but passes it to the wrong man, Fajardo.
Mark Ernest Fajardo pushes for the 2 points and may kasabay pa yung whistle LA. 3 points play opportunity for Mark Ernest Fajardo of the Annunciation Panthers. Grabe. Ayan, titingnan natin kung makakasagot agad itong ating Annunciation Panthers doon sa 3 points na nagawa ni Valera on the side of the UNC Greyhounds.
Nag-1-on-1 sila kanina doon ni Mark Evan Valera but Fajardo still attempting that shot and gets it to go. Now here's a substitution. Ito si Ken Taugan now inside for the UNC Greyhounds in exchange for Mark Evan Valera. And spread out dito yung defense ng Annunciation Panthers. Taugan on the outside. In and out.
Now, Salvacion for the Panthers to Alminye on the outside. Now to jersey number 3. Fajardo. And a steal here by jersey number 77.
Andrew Valera slipping. And here comes Taugan. Turnaround jumper.
Third chance for the UNC Greyhounds. And that's good for 2 points. And a whistle here. Natawagan dito ng foul si jersey number 14 of the UNC Greyhounds.
Clean game so far here for the Annunciation Panthers. And a timeout is issued by the Annunciation Panthers in our first quarter with 2 minutes remaining time. 21-19, the UNC leading against the Annunciation Panthers.
Kung nakikita natin LA, lamang na ngayon itong ating UNC Greyhounds dahil kanina nakikita naman natin na agad nakakasagot itong ating Annunciation Panthers dun sa mga puntos na nagagawa nitong ating Greyhounds. Pero let's see dito sa pagpapatuloy ng ating first quarter kung ano yung gagawin nilang adjustments para naman magtuloy-tuloy yung kanilang momentum. And as we can see, very close fight, no? Agad na nakakasagot ng puntos and good defense and offense displaying both teams. Kaya naman ngayon LA mag-shoutout tayo dito sa ating mga live audiences na nanood dito sa ating Bukal Facebook Live. We have Eliza Jan David. We have Sir Mark Christian Amante. Ayan at makakasama natin to si Sir Mark mamaya. Next game between the USA Falcons and the Daraga National High School Defenders of Faith. Ayan ang ating next game in the Juniors Division.
And Daraga National High School, 5-0. Sila yung actually nasa number 1 seed. Next to them is the Genesis Roaring Lions kung saan muntik nang the Pasakawa Academy narrowly defeating the Genesis Roaring Lions 76-70. And back to the ball game here. Here comes RJ Fajardo. Double team by Taugan and Batyansela, but a tap by Legazpi, but Fajardo recovers it.
Now, jersey number 10 with that roll. Jersey number 16, no good in that attempt, pero may bawi dito si Fajardo. Let's see. Out of bounds as the UNC Greyhounds will take the ball possession. Good defense. Maigpit na yung depensa na pinapakita dito sa pagpapatuloy after that timeout.
Labanan to ng palakasan Labanan to ng conditioning ng parehas na teams. And as you can see, both of these teams not letting their guards down early on in this first quarter as Medesa once again checks in for the Annunciation Panthers.
Now, ball possession of the Greyhounds. Valera.
Nakatutuan dito yung Annunciation Panthers. Here comes a switch. A 2-1-2. Now here comes the UNC Greyhounds. Taugan. A 3. But doesn't go in. But a tip to Valera. Taugan, a long 2. Still no good.
Back-to-back rebound by Taugan. Now jersey number 81. No good on that attempt and a defensive rebound here by Fajardo.
Here comes Alminye, flying, soars high for 2.
Lumilipad Alminye. 3 points play opportunity pa nga for Alminye.
And that play is brought to us by NCF Wings, where Tigers can have wings. But this time, it's the Panthers.
Panthers
that
have the wings.
After that shot by Alminye. After that layup attempt by Alminye.
Grabe, 3 points play opportunity pa nga. Magandang laro ang pinapakita sa atin itong ating announce opportunity. Deadlock on 21. 46 seconds remaining sa ating first quarter.
Still a close fight between the UNC Greyhounds and the Annunciation Panthers as Valera hands it to Taugan. Back to Mark Andrew Valera. Then back to Taugan. A 3. Kaboom! Taugan taking the lead of the Annunciation Panthers. They are up by 3 points against the Annunciation Panthers. And here comes a miscommunication on the part of the Annunciation Panthers as they throw it out of bounds.
Grabe. Agad namang nakasagot doon si Taugan ng 3 points.
And the Annunciation Panthers once again to inbound the ball.
Ayun at nandito na yung banda ng UNC Greyhounds.
I think there's a head coach challenge to call by
Ayun na nga,
Ron
LA.
Halmanzar.
At magkakaroon tayo dito ng replay or review dun sa sequence na iyon kung kanino talaga mapupunta yung ball possession. Pero 23 seconds na lamang ang natitira dito sa ating first quarter. Ayan at kung nakikita naman natin dito sa ating venue, konti yung supporters ng ating both teams. Kung nakikita natin na sa bleachers ng ating UNC Greyhounds, nandyan lamang ang kanilang pep squad. Pero for sure LA, nakatutok sila dito sa ating live audiences. Kaya naman is-shoutout natin sila Blanila Lamban, Marla Janine, Leah Ferolino, Andre Ross, Bertie James, and Mark Lester Matos. We also have Lizelle Inigo, Jacob D. Ayan, happy viewing po sa inyong lahat. And
Mark
of course, we
Lester
have
Matos. That was the one of the former players of the Annunciation Panthers, the charismatic Mark Lester Matos. Nakatutok dito sa Tapatang Panthers and the UNC Greyhounds. Actually, he was one of the member of the defending champions of the last season, Annunciation Panthers, bringing up a gameplay that will never ever be forgotten in the spirit of the Annunciation Panthers when it comes to playing. But a traveling violation by Fajardo.
Ayun at natawagan dito ng warning for technical.
For improper bench decorum.
Improper
Yung
bench
Annunciation
decorum.
Panthers.
Ayan.
Pero 3-point lead pa din dito yung Annunciation Panthers as Taugan.
Dinagdagan pa yun ng tres ni Taugan. 6 points lead of the UNC Greyhounds against the Panthers. At dyan na nga nagtatapos ang ating first quarter. Back-to-back 3 points by Ken Taugan on the side of the UNC Greyhounds. Grabe, first game pa lang, first quarter pa lang, grabe na yung init na ibinibigay sa atin itong dalawang teams na ito. Diyan lamang po kayo at magbabalik po kami for the second quarter only here on Oragon Sports TV, Liga ng mga Kampiyon.
Back at it again here in the Ateneo de Naga University Gymnasium for the second quarter of our matchup. The UNC Greyhounds versus the Annunciation Panthers. And the UNC Greyhounds rather, versus the Annunciation Panthers. But here comes Mark Andrew Valera to inbound the ball to start things off in the second quarter for the UNC Greyhounds. Hands it to Nico Caronan. One-on-one here with Salvacion, but Valera to Medice. Now Taugan, three-pointer again, no good on that long bomb. But he is guarded here by Sarmiento. And foul here for Sarmiento of the UNC Greyhounds. That's his first personal foul in this ball game, and also the first team foul of the UNC Greyhounds. Medice, he is being guarded here by Mark Andrew Valera. Salvacion, no hesitation on that three-pointer, and an offensive rebound by Mark Ernest Fajardo to score a 2.
Grabe, napakatangkad naman doon ni Fajardo with that offensive rebound and no hesitation. Puts up the 2, pero tingnan natin kung anong gagawing sagot dito ng ating UNC Greyhounds. Taugan.
Actually, there are many times that Fajardo is unguardable for the Annunciation Panthers. And here comes Caronan, slicing up but doesn't go in.
Now,
A baseball pass, but hands it to Valera. Now Calo fires a 3. Kaboom! Back-to-back 3 for the first quarter, and now in the second quarter, Calo fires once again a three-pointer for the UNC Greyhounds. It is a long 3, doesn't go in, but a rebound by Taugan. Baseball pass on the inside. Sarmiento blocked by Salvacion.
Now Medice for the Annunciation Panthers. And out of bounds here as the UNC Greyhounds will take the ball possession. 7 puntos ang kalamangan dito ng ating UNC Greyhounds. And speaking of the UNC Greyhounds, nandiyan ang ating courtside reporter na si Jen to give us an update. Alright, so hi Jen, anong update natin dyan?
Thank you, LA and Jasper. We are now on the second quarter of the game at hindi nga nagpatinag ang UNC Greyhounds para patunayang they are prepared for this game, but still they need to continue emphasizing strong defensive play and maintaining a low field goal percentage for the opponents to maintain the lead. They just have to stick to their primary plan and lamang nga sila, LA and Jasper, ngunit hindi dapat makampante dahil may natitira pang ilang quarters. Kailangan lang nilang masipagan palalo para mapanatili ang kalamangan. Yan muna ang update. Back to the panel.
Thank you so much, Chen, on that update on the side of the UNC Greyhounds. And yun na nga, LA, narinig natin na kailangang i-maintain nitong ating UNC Greyhounds yung kanilang defensive play and to execute their primary plan. And of course, walang lugar para maging kampante itong dalawang teams na ito dahil marami pang oras ang natitira dito sa ating second quarter and meron pa tayong second half. Kaya abangan natin kung ano-ano ang mga mangyayari at kung ano-ano ang ipapakita nitong dalawang teams na ito. And on the other hand, we have the Annunciation Panthers. Humingi naman tayo ng update sa ating napakagandang courtside reporter. We have Casey on the side of the Annunciation Panthers. Casey, take it away.
LA and Jasper, as we wrap up the first quarter, the Panthers came out strong with a three-pointer to kick things off. However, the defense of UNC has been solid, making it tough for the Panthers to break through. The team has focused on ball movement, looking for open teammates rather than dribbling, and utilizing screens, passing out and receiving to keep the ball alive. Heading into the second quarter, the strategy is clear. Stick to a 3-5 approach, focusing on maintaining ball control, working off screens, and pushing through the defense to regain the lead. That's it for now. Back to the panel.
Thank you so much, Casey, on that update on the Annunciation Panthers, on their status, especially heading into the second quarter with their team trailing, but Salvacion fires a three-pointer. They are trailing, but they started strong early on in the first quarter, and to always find the open teammate. That is the crucial thing here, is to communicate well inside hard court with many distractions, actually. Yun yung crucial dito for the Annunciation Panthers, as Calo once again answers a three-pointer for the UNC Greyhounds.
Grabe, LA, back-to-back 3 ang ginagawa nitong dalawang teams na ito. Whistle here. Same ball possession for the Panthers. And as we can see, LA, malinis na malinis itong laro. Itong ating Annunciation Panthers, they haven't committed fouls simula sa ating first quarter up until dito sa ating second quarter. Alright, so 8 points lead ang hawak na kalamangan ngayon ng ating UNC Greyhounds. 31-39 ang ating score.
Here comes Bargayo. He is blocked there by Masinas. Leaving him with 10 seconds to shoot and 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now Salvacion.
Mid-range jumper. Grabe. Pero may sagot doon si Fajardo. 3 points play opportunity for Fajardo. Grabe, gigil na gigil. Mark Ernest Fajardo, the best player of the game nila. Last laban nila kontra sa USA Falcons. Grabe.
Here comes Mark Evan Valera, but Fajardo was there to slip the ball away from him. Now Fajardo throws a three-pointer, and that will be considered as a turnover as it hits the top of the backboard.
Ayan, a turnover tayo dito on the side of the UNC Greyhounds. Now,
game is still on their side as we approach the 5-minute mark of our second quarter.
pinapahirapan dito nitong Annunciation Panthers na magtawid ng bola itong ating Greyhounds.
From
on
the
the
corner.
outside. No good on that attempt. Offensive rebound here.
But Yancela faking a 3 and going inside, but there comes Masinas to finish the play of Batincela.
Grabe. Now, Salvacion to Alminye with that sayang yun LA. Napakagandang throw sana yun, no? Back throw. Now, let's see.
Alminia being flashy for the Panthers. Now, once again, Fajardo is fouled. Fajardo being unguardable for the Annunciation Panthers.
Ayan at grabe talaga itong si Mark Ernest Fajardo of the Annunciation Panthers. Same ball possession for the Panthers here. Now, Alminye to Fajardo again. No good on that attempt. And a defensive rebound here by jersey number 81 of the Greyhounds. Now, no good on that attempt, and a steal here by the Panthers.
Here comes
Alminye.
Step back. Finds Salvacion.
Fars for the 3. No good on that attempt, and a steal here by Alminye again. And that's good for 2 points. Grabe, off-balance shot of Alminye. No hesitation. Puts up that 2. Grabe itong ating Annunciation Panthers.
Being in the, sabi ko nga kanina, being in the flashy for the Annunciation Panthers. And that's a steal by Alminye, but ball will stay on the side of... And there goes an offensive foul by Adrian Batiancela. Medyo tumama yun sa chin, sa lower chin ni RJ Fajardo. And our Medics team is looking for a what could be kung may kung pwedeng nakagat yung lower lip. Pero I think he's okay. Si RJ Fajardo.
So let's see if he will still play on the side of the Panthers. Ayan at lumabas muna dito si Fajardo. Ayan at in penalty situation na tayo on the side of the UNC Greyhounds. And as we can see, clean game pa rin on the side of the Annunciation Panthers. Maintaining a clean play. 0 fouls since the first quarter. And Ken Taugan substituted Batiancela on the side of the UNC Greyhounds. Now, fires for the 3. No good on that attempt by jersey number 13. No good. And
Alminye jumping from many players on the paint to secure that secure sana yung offensive rebound and also making that shot. But here comes Calo, one-on-one with RJ Fajardo.
grabe.
Calo still has the ball but passes it to the outside. Now Taugan spinning, but a 3-point play opportunity for Ken Taugan.
Good defender of the Annunciation Panthers. Itong si jersey number 3, Fajardo.
Yun naman talaga ang strength sa mga players na yung mga below. I think he's below 6 flat yung height. Kasi yun yung mga players na medyo mabibilis at syempre hindi din mabigat yung kanilang katawan. So kaya nila makipagsabayan dun sa who is in control of the ball dito sa bakbakang UNC Greyhounds and Annunciation Panthers. And one of the good examples of that is Mark Lester Matos from last season of the Annunciation Panthers and RJ Fajardo of the Annunciation Panthers this season.
Pero as we can see, the Annunciation Panthers is still doing good dito sa ating hardwood kahit wala na nga itong si Mark Lester Matos. So we'll see kung ano yung papatunayan nila this match with
Once
that
again,
foul by jersey number 2, Salvacion. Ayun at natawagan dito ng pushing foul sa Salvacion. Same ball possession on the side of the UNC Greyhounds.
Yan, Taugan will be shooting for 2 free throws and Nico Caronan steps into the ball game in exchange for Kevin Taugan.
Ayan na nga LA at nagkaroon na dito ng dalawang fouls itong ating Annunciation Panthers. While the UNC Greyhounds had this penalty situation. Ayan at shoutout muna tayo dito kila Shaina Luna, Kenneth Sabio. We also have Joel Ricalpo and Rochi Faye Alabat, Christian Manrique, Fatima Balisoro, Sofia Peña. We also have Giancarlo Raro and our courtside reporter Rain Reyes. Ayan, salamat po sa inyong pag-antabay. Mid-range jumper Alminye. 2 points ang idadagdag dito on the side of the Annunciation Panthers. 40-44, 4 points lead of the UNC Greyhounds.
Calo. Top of the key three, no good. But here comes a baseball pass to Fajardo, but Calo doesn't get it, then Bargayo takes advantage of it. Now 2 points. 2 points lead of the UNC Greyhounds as Caronan is being pressured there by Bargayo.
Now,
to Taugan. A three. Kabo!
Back-to-back 3 by Taugan. Grabe, 3 points for the UNC Greyhounds. 1 minute and 55 seconds remaining sa ating first quarter. RJ Fajardo, mid-range on the corner. That's good.
Caronan once again on the offense for the UNC Greyhounds, but he was fouled right now by
Bargayo.
number 13. Yeah, Bargayo of the Annunciation Panthers.
Ayan at
Papadalas na dito yung fouls ng Annunciation Panthers in this second quarter. As we approach the end of the second quarter, 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Medice, jersey number 8, checked in for the Panthers. Substituted RJ Fajardo. No, good on that attempt by jersey number 17.
Caronan looking for a foul kanina doon sa kanyang layup attempt sana. But Alminye looking to tie this game. But no good.
Now,
Calo to the corner.
Taugan again. No good on that attempt.
Wes
Garcia rather, sorry.
Medyo ano kasi, yung haircut dito ng UNC Greyhounds. Sabi nga dito ni Coach Miggy, they're the bald hounds. And medyo may konting girian doon si Garcia and Bargayo. But I think we're gonna have a review.
Alright, so we'll see kung ano talaga yung nangyari doon because as we can see, Bargayo is down on the floor after that sequence.
With Garcia. And kanina yung 3-pointer, it was actually Alain Garcia. So magkakamukha sila kapag naka-side view since they all have the same haircut. As Coach Miggy mentioned, they are not just a greyhound but they're the bald hounds.
Yun na nga LA eh. Kaya akala ko talaga si Taugan yung nasa corner kasi 'di ba? Yun yung sweet spot ni Taugan.
That's his spot and there goes, he makes his shot.
Alright, so we'll be waiting for the decision of our officials.
As we saw a while ago, nagkaroon ng some minimal na girian si Garcia and Bargayo. Narinig natin kanina yung multiple whistle by our game officials. And
ayun na nga yung nakita natin kanina, LA. Garcia bumped Bargayo, which had Bargayo down on the floor. Pero we'll see kung ano yung magiging decisions dito ng ating officials. While waiting for the decision, pasalamatan muna natin ang ating mga sponsors. Our major sponsors, we have Biggs, Elite Sportswear, HJP Pawn Shop, Havaianas, Ngo & Sons Trading and Industries Incorporated, 3GX ICT Solutions, and Pocari Sweat. We also have the Naga College Foundation, Gold Glafa Construction, ACLC Naga, BMEG, Alagang BMEG, Alagang #1. We also have the Ateneo de Naga University, KD Sportswear and Apparel owned, and ayan at we also have the Department of Agriculture, Bicol, Duty Free Philippines, shop at dutyfreephilippines.com.ph. Aman Engineering Enterprise, we build to last, enjoy reality. And Development Corporation, realizing dream communities. We also have the Bukal Season 6 coverage is powered by Converge FiberX, Converge ICT Solutions Incorporated, and Ravenous Communications Incorporated. We also have the Skytech Advertising, owned and managed by Sir Mark Mendoza, Universidad de Santa Isabel, Lemon Residences, Nagayon Travel and Tours, Tigers Cafe. Maraming salamat po sa ating mga sponsors ayon at the LA. At kung napapansin mo dito sa ating second round, marami-rami na itong ating mga sponsors. Yung mga sumusuporta dito sa ating liga. And of course, yung mga online audiences natin na nanonood sa ating Facebook Live. We also have our live coverage on Oragon Sports TV Facebook page and One Media TV 48 Naga YouTube channel. Kaya tutok lamang kayo sa lahat ng ating streaming platforms to watch this top-tier basketball actions. 5 bakbakan tayo ngayong araw. Susunod na dyan ang USA Falcons and the Daraga National High School, the undefeated team of this season. Grabe, magandang laban ang ipapakita na actually lahat ng laban ngayong araw, LA. Punong-puno ng action. We also have the WOW Worlds of Water, NCF TRC and NCF IMC Digital Graphics and Romantic Baboy. Maraming salamat po.
And yung pwedeng maging conditions dito ng ating game officials, pwedeng magtawag ng pushing foul, or kung close fist yung action, it can either be an unsportsmanlike foul, or yung pinaka-major is the disqualifying foul. And we also have to shout out here Hannah Moral, one of our courtside reporter, and Casey Antioquia of the Annunciation Panthers. And right now we are awaiting the decisions of our game officials on what could be the verdict of them when it comes to the action a while ago by Bargayo and Garcia.
Alright, so parang meron na tayong ditong decision. So we'll hear it from our officials.
Our officials now convening on what could be their verdict, or what could be their judgment on that play a while ago after reviewing it in our replay center, the One Media TV 48 Naga, and also Oragon Sports TV, our station manager headed by Sir J.M. Jacob, and technical director for Oragon Sports TV, engineer R.J. Repedoria. We also have our production admin, Ma'am Irene Tosok, and also to our cameraman and camera woman, si Marniela Berido, John Basales, Jameson Brenya, James Angelo Gabarda, and
Sir Kim Monteroso. We also have Sir Brian.
Sir Brian.
Ayan at mukhang ayan na, meron na tayong decision dito, LA. So let's hear it from our officials. Ayan at wala pa pala. So as we can see here, our officials talking with the Annunciation Panthers. Our FIBA commissioner is still finalizing with our tournament commissioner, Sir Don Razon. Coach Don Razon of Bukal Season 6 is still finalizing their decisions kung ano ba talaga yung decision nila doon sa last sequence na yon, doon sa collision ni Bargayo and ni Garcia. Let's hear it. Ayun na nga at narinig na natin ang decision ng ating officials natawagan dito ng technical foul si jersey number 7 of the UNC Greyhounds, Garcia. Technical foul for unsportsmanlike behavior. Natawagan din dito ng holding foul si jersey number 11 rather of the UNC Greyhounds, and jersey number 13 natawagan dito ng act of violence, that is Bargayo of the Annunciation Panthers. Ayan, malinaw na malinaw po ang ating decisions here. Ulitin natin, jersey number 11 natawagan ng holding foul. Si jersey number 7 naman ay natawagan ng technical foul for unsportsmanlike behavior. On the side yan ng ating UNC Greyhounds. And yung sa side naman ng ating Annunciation Panthers, we have jersey number 13 Bargayo, natawagan dito ng act of violence. Alright, so titingnan natin dito kung kanino mapupunta ang free throw. Ayan, at magkakaroon dito ng dalawang free throws si Bargayo on the side of the Annunciation Panthers, plus ball possession on the side of the Annunciation
Especially
Panthers.
the UNC Greyhounds on penalty situation. Now, this is the first free throw of the infraction after the technical foul of after a technical foul is called on Aline Garcia, and also holding foul on John Brian Calo of the UNC Greyhounds. At natawagan din dito si Bargayo ng act of violence. And also 2 free throws for Aline Garcia.
Ayan, magkakaroon din dito ng dalawang free throws si Garcia after that technical foul for unsportsmanlike behavior dun sa collision nila ni Bargayo. And that's good for that free throw. 45-48 sa pagpapatuloy ng ating second quarter. 1 minute and 5 seconds. 3 points lead of the UNC Greyhounds in penalty situation. And another free throws here for Alminie for the Annunciation Panthers. That's good for that first attempt.
Here comes the UNC Greyhounds basketball here. Caronan hands it to Calo. Back to Caronan. That's good for number 14, Masinas. Annunciation Panthers here. Joven Salvacion will be handing it to the inside to Fajardo, but ball slipped away from his fingers. Therefore, turnover once again to the UNC Greyhounds with they are holding a 3-point lead against the Annunciation Panthers.
Now, Garcia with 14 seconds to shoot, 26 seconds sa ating game clock. Now, let's see.
He's being heavily guarded there by Medice, but Calo, no hesitation. 3 for John Brian Calo. And widening up the gap here against the Annunciation Panthers. But here comes Fajardo. Passes it to Bargayo. Soars for 2 with a underhand layup. Here comes Caronan. Last play, but that won't count as the buzzer sounds at the end of the second quarter. UNC leading against the Annunciation Panthers 53-49. We'll be right back after this halftime break only here on Oragon Sports TV, Liga ng mga Kampiyon.
Power the next generation of engineers. The Naga College Foundation College of Engineering focuses on developing the analytical skills of students, hands-on experience, and engagement in technology-based research and innovation. Our top-grade facilities, newly acquired tools and equipment, exceptional faculty, and comprehensive curriculum ensure that students are well prepared to meet the demands of the engineering profession. We want you not just to be job ready, but innovation ready. Be an empowered and CM engineer. Enroll now.
Malakas at protektadong manok, unahin ang kalusugan. Lakas tibay sa balanseng nutrisyon mula sa Bimeg Integra. Katangi-tangi ang formulation nito. Meron itong balanseng protina at energy levels. Importanteng amino acids, bitamina at minerals. Siguradong malakas at protektado ang paglaki ng manok ninyo. Dito ka na sa Bimeg Integra. Lakas tibay sa balanseng nutrisyon.
Welcome to Universidad de Santa Isabel, a place where excellence meets service. Here at USI, we empower our students with knowledge and skills and inspire to make a difference. Begin your journey to excellence and service with us.
We're back live inside here, the Ateneo de Naga University Gymnasium for our halftime. Also for our halftime resume in our third quarter with UNC leading against the Annunciation Panthers 53-49, and we would like to give a shout out to our Bucal medics headed by Joan De Matera there. And we have our members Roy Buban, Angelica Peña Flor, and Lau Pielago. And here comes the resume of our third quarter with Oven Salvacion handing it in the inside to Mark Fajardo inside the paint, but doesn't go in. A long pass to Calo, and Calo finishes it with a layup, making it their first point here in this third quarter. But Atiancela goes out of bounds. Now ball possession will go on the side of the Annunciation Panthers.
Ayan, syempre kami pa rin po ang inyong mga kasama, Jasper Abante and L.A. Lape dito sa ating second half. Now, Bustilio for the 3 and a whistle here. Natawagan dito ng foul. Si jersey number 23, Ken Taugan, magkakaroon dito ng 3 free throws, 3 points play opportunity. Si Bustilio on the side of the Annunciation Panthers. A good start on the side of the Panthers. No good on that first attempt. 49-55. A 6 points lead ang hawak ngayon dito ng Annunciation Panthers. Bawasan natin yan ng isa, LA. 5 points lead. Titingnan natin kung babawasan pa yun ng isa ni Bustilio on the side of the Panthers. Ay yun nga LA. 4 points lead na lamang ang hawak dito ng ating UNC Greyhounds.
And we see right now, tao-tao dito yung Annunciation Panthers when it comes to their defense. And Taugan hands it once again to Calo. Now Calo fires a long three. Here comes the spice being given by John Brian Calo to the Annunciation Panthers. putting a shock to the system of the defending champions. And Fajardo to Salvacion, 50-50 here for the UNC Greyhounds. Once again, Mark Fajardo being unguarded. And once again, a 3-point play opportunity for him. He is fouled here by number 18, Legaspi of the UNC Greyhounds. But to talk things over on the bench of the Annunciation Panthers, let's call on our courtside reporter, Casey Anchoquia. Casey, take it away.
Kailangan ng Panthers na ayusin ang laro upang makabawi. Improving their defense is crucial and they need to play with more focus. On top of that, reducing turnovers will be key if the Panthers want to regain control and turn the tide in their favor. That's it for now. Back to the panel.
Thank you so much, Casey. On the side of the Annunciation Panthers, ay na nga LA narinig natin na malinaw kailangang ayusin nitong ating Annunciation Panthers yung kanilang laro para naman makabawi dito sa kalamangan na nagawa ng ating UNC Greyhounds. And of course, they need to play with focus, more focus, and reduce their errors, turnovers on the side of the Annunciation Panthers. Siyempre, para makabawi dito sa ating ball game. And marami pang oras. On the other hand, we have the UNC Greyhounds. Let's hear it from our courtside reporter na si Chen. Hi Chen, take it away.
We are now on the second half of the game at ramdam na ramdam ko pa rin ang aksyon at tensyon dito sa pagitan ng dalawang kupunan, LA and Jasper. The UNC Greyhounds and they have strong and regain their composure. Jersey number 23 takes control of the offense, distributing the ball effectively and finding open teammates for easy baskets. During the huddle, Coach Miggy instructed the players na huwag magpadala sa kalaban, stay focused and be aggressive in a positive way. Ika nga ni Coach, if you are not willing to commit, you are not going to win this game. Kaya naman sikaping tumutok dito lang sa Oragon Sports TV, Liga ng mga Kampiyon. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you so much, Chen, for that update on the UNC Greyhounds. They are actually regaining their composure after that. What could be, kasi kanina may scoring run din na ginawa yung Annunciation Panthers, but there goes Ken Taugan doing it for the UNC Greyhounds, putting up points for the UNC Greyhounds. It doesn't matter how many defense is on his face when it comes to, especially more, he has shooting 3-pointers for the UNC Greyhounds. And sabi din ni Coach Miggy, if you're not willing to commit, you're not going to win this ball game. And let's get back to things over here in our hard court as Nico Caronan hands it to Taugan, Kalo.
Siyempre, LA, i-shoutout din natin dito yung ating mga medics to give our players a attention. Ayan, nandyan ang ating medics, Lawrence Pilago and Angelica Peñaflor. Maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Also, shoutout din kay Kier Ortil, and corporal of the Mariners Blue Dolphins, who will be playing mamaya against the CSPC Blue Stallions. 5 p.m. yung game. It will be the main event of this five games this Sunday.
Now,
Caronan,
napatawag dito ng timeout on the side of the Annunciation Panthers. 54-62, medyo lumobo na yung kalamangan na nagawa nitong ating UNC Greyhounds. 8 points na kalamangan. Let's see kung ano yung gagawing adjustments dito ng ating Annunciation Panthers dahil yun na nga LA. Medyo lumulobo na nga yung kalamangan. Pero habang gumagawa sila ng adjustments on their side, pasalamatan naman natin ang ating mga sponsors. Our major sponsors, we have Biggs, Elise Sportswear, HJP Pawn Shop, Havaianas, Ngo & Sons Trading and Industries Incorporated, Pocari Sweat, and of course, 3GX ICT Solutions. We also have the Naga College Foundation, Gold Glafa Construction, ACLC Naga, Lemon Residences, Ateneo de Naga University, NCF Wings, KD Sportswear and Apparel, Garden Cafe, Nagayon Travel and Tours, NCFV Gallery and Museum, Tigers Cafe, NCF Training Pool, NCF Indoor Fighting Range. And of course, Bukal Season 6 coverage is powered by Converge FiberX, Converge ICT Solutions Incorporated, and Ravenous Communications Incorporated. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
we also have our stats team, Julie Shallow, Dimple Cristobal, Kyle Santiago, and Charles Lafuente. We also have our photographers. We have SY Photography and Photography ni Wewe and Jerwin Dumalasa Photography. And we also have Kuya Tad, Tadeus Oliver of Bukal. And back in action here, number 24 fires a 3 for the Annunciation Panthers.
Sandrino of the Annunciation Panthers. Now Taugan again. No good on that 3. Now Sandrino to Alminye on the corner. Back.
Alminye momentarily almost missing that pass. But here comes a 3 by the Panthers.
Libre! 3 points by jersey number 11 Bustilio of the Annunciation Panthers. Atid sa atin yan ng KD Sportswear and Apparel, the best jersey maker in Naga City. Grabe!
And actually 60-62, the Annunciation Panthers cutting down the lead just to 2 points. And ball goes out of bounds. Once again, the Annunciation Panthers have a chance to tie this ball game or take a 3 to lead against
1 point.
Yeah, the UNC Greyhounds, who is currently leading 2 points ahead of the Annunciation Panthers. Now Fajardo pass to the outside. Alminye, corner 3.
In and out. Grabe. In and out. Sayang yung 3 points play opportunity na yun. So let's see. Jersey number 81. Jersey number 11 on that corner. No good on that attempt. Pero may bawi dun si Taugan and a whistle.
Taugan taking that foul on Alminye.
Ng pushing foul si Alminye. 60-62 pero may dalawang free throws dito si Taugan on the side of the UNC Greyhounds. Grabe LA after that timeout na ibaba agad sa dalawa yung kalamangan nitong ating Annunciation Panthers. Yung kalamangan na nagawa nitong ating UNC Greyhounds. Grabe. Napakabilis. 5 points agad. I mean 6 points. Yung naipuntos nila after the timeout. So let's see kung dadagdagan pa nila yan. This time, Bustilio to Alminye.
Fajardo looking for a teammate. He's looking to pass inside. And here comes Fajardo and an offensive foul called on Mark Ernest Fajardo.
Ayan at natawagan dito ng offensive foul si Mark Ernest Fajardo. Sayang yung opportunity na yon. Libreng-libre sana. Pero offensive foul. Now let's see.
Chest pass to Taugan. Taugan going
again.
inside.
No good. Now Bustilio to Sandrino on that 3. That's good!
He now takes the lead against the UNC Greyhounds with a 1 point.
Another chance for the Panthers. Now Alminye, good
Soon
ball
set.
rotation. Sandrino, no good on that 3 points. Pero may bawi dito si Fajardo. 2 points ang idadagdag natin dito sa side ng Annunciation Panthers.
And that forces the UNC Greyhounds to call their first timeout in the third quarter.
Grabe.
65-62.
A good start for the Annunciation Panthers. Akalain mo in LA, after nung itinawag nilang timeout, nagtuloy-tuloy na yung pagpaulan ng puntos nitong ating Annunciation Panthers. Isa pa LA, mas marami yung chances nila. Kaya naman, mas nakapagpuntos sila ng maganda doon sa sequence na iyon. So let's see kung ano yung gagawing adjustments pagdating sa kanilang depensa nitong ating UNC Greyhounds.
But this time, it's the Annunciation Panthers show as they take the lead. They took the lead from the UNC Greyhounds after the 3-pointer by Sandrino and the basket by Fajardo. The basket by Fajardo, but he's using the glass to finish that play. Then a 3-point lead by the Annunciation Panthers. In this 4-minute mark of our third quarter. What will the UNC Greyhounds have to do here in terms of taking the lead against the Annunciation Panthers? The UNC Greyhounds started the lead. And Kevin Togan fires a long three but hits the board but doesn't go in.
Now, Bustillo with that foul. 2 free throws igagawa dito kay Bustillo because of that foul of jersey number 7 of the UNC Greyhounds. Ayan, 2 free throws for Bustillo. A good chance for the Annunciation Panthers. Back-to-back chances and back-to-back points ang inahatid sa atin ng ating Annunciation Panthers. Titingnan natin yan kung dadagdagan pa yan ng ating Annunciation Panthers. Ayun na nga, LA. At syempre, i-shoutout din natin dito ang ating mga courtside reporters na naka-duty. We have Hannah Moral, Maui, napakagandang courtside. And we also have Casey Anchokya, syempre.
Kalimutan mo si Chen Nicolas of the UNC Greyhounds. But anyway, back to the ball game. And a traveling violation on the UNC Greyhounds. And the ball possession will now go to the Annunciation Panthers. And here comes a long pass. Sandrino going solo flight. Using the glass to finish that play.
Hindi na lumapit dun si Pardo. Si Mark Ernest Pardo, sumigaw na lang siya. Hindi na siya pumasok, hindi na siya lumapit. We just scream on that. And back-to-back points ang inahatid sa atin ng Annunciation Panthers. Now, let's see.
Surely, taking the lead away or blowing the wind away to the UNC Greyhounds. On the corner, Alain Garcia, 3. That breaks, that stops the bleed or putting a bandage to the bleeding given by the Annunciation Panthers. Mark Ernest Pardo being triple teamed right now by the UNC Greyhounds. And Scully scrambling for that loose ball. But it's an out of bounds as 9 seconds remaining in our shot clock. Now it's going UNC's way as Pardo's foot step on the end line.
Grabe. Ayaw pa rin magpatigil nitong ating Annunciation Panthers.
71-65 as Alain Garcia stopping down the scoring rampage being put by the Annunciation Panthers. Now here comes Mark Andrew Valera. Pardo gets that steal but 2 free throws for Pardo.
Nagtutuloy-tuloy na ang momentum nitong ating Annunciation Panthers. Another 2 free throws ang igagawa dito kay Fajardo on the side of the Annunciation Panthers. RJ Fajardo, that's good for his first attempt. Kaya naman, is-shoutout natin ang ating sa mga nanonood dito sa ating Bukal Facebook page. We have Daniel Zamora, Roy Jerickson Buban, Ian Anave, Justin Miguel Barsha, Janro Murillo, John Narvate, Angelo Lucreda, Shanman Lapas, Federico Laila, Shanman Lapas, and Leia Ferolino. We also have Renzo Oliva. Ayan, happy viewing po sa inyong lahat. Napakaganda ng ating laban ngayong umaga.
Good ball movement there. And Masinas was there in the paint as he was passed there by Valera. The Valera brothers now gets a steal. Mark Evan to Masinas.
Grabe, napakatangkad naman doon ni Alminia on that rebound. No good on that attempt. Now, Bustillo puts that 2 points kahit may kasabay siya doon. Grabe.
Mark Andrew Valera is being guarded by Fajardo. Now Masinas trying his chances on the inside.
No good.
1-footer doesn't go in.
Now, as we can see, nagdadahan-dahan na itong ating Annunciation Panthers. 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining sa ating third quarter. 75-67. Now, Alminie lumilipad. No good on that second chance. Grabe. Fulya.
Nice pass. Nice cut by Kevin Taugan. Kevin Taugan once again nakatingin siya doon kay Gandang attention yun kay Valera, and there goes a traveling violation. And a couple of substitution for the UNC Greyhounds.
Ayun at nagkasabay na dito si Kevin and Kenneth Taugan on the side of the UNC Greyhounds. Para silang naglalaro for the Greyhounds. Now ball possession of the Greyhounds. 6 points lead of the Annunciation Panthers. Now, Calo.
Garcia.
Garcia to Calo. That's good for Garcia. 2 points.
Ito na yung sinasabing scoring run na ginagawa ngayon ng UNC Greyhounds as they're putting up pressure on the Annunciation Panthers, and Almiñe misses that layup, but here comes Ken Taugan looking for that layup and cuts down the lead of the Annunciation Panthers just to 2 points.
Yun na yung ganting ginagawa nitong ating UNC Greyhounds. Back-to-back points of the UNC Greyhounds. So let's see.
Almiñe.
Now,
Double team by the Taugan brothers.
what a pass. Pero sayang yan, may bawi naman doon si Fulia. Napakagandang opportunity for the Annunciation Panthers. What a pass. May third chance doon si Fulia. And a 3 points play opportunity pa nga for Fulia of the Annunciation Panthers. A chance to raise their lead to 5 kontra dito sa ating UNC Greyhounds. 49 seconds remaining sa ating third quarter.
Kita-kita ko kanina yung Annunciation Panthers. They are slowing down a bit as the shot of Fulia was slowly going down before he finally commits that 3-point play opportunity, and he gets that 3-point play opportunity to go for the Annunciation Panthers. And now we have the UNC Greyhounds. Ken Taugan squaring off against Almiñe. Now pass it to his brother Kevin Taugan. But he stepped on the line. And the Annunciation Panthers gains control of the ball possession.
Now,
no one to pass, and nobody holds. Therefore, the UNC Greyhounds once again gains control of the ball possession.
no good net attempt by Kenneth Taugan. Ball possession of the Panthers. Now Bargayo. Bargayo pushes to the inside with that alley-oop for jersey number 16, Almiñe. Napakagandang alley-oop.
But Kevin Taugan firing that three.
In the basket. Ayan, at 7 puntos na po ang kalamangan na hawak dito ng ating Annunciation Panthers with 13 seconds remaining dito sa ating third quarter. 2 free throws pa nga ang igagawa dito kay Sandino on that last sequence.
And Almiñe being confident of taking that tip in to the Annunciation Panthers after that alley-oop play given to him by Sandrino. And Sandrino, his second attempt on the free throw line. Both free throws goes in for the Annunciation Panthers, and 13 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Calo, 3, no good, but onto the hands of Garcia, but a steal, a baseball pass to Fajardo to finish the third quarter.
Grabe! Libre! Fajardo, sinabayan pa yan. Pero no hesitation, puts up that 2 points, and dyan na po nagtatapos ang ating third quarter. 11 points lead of the Annunciation Panthers. Dyan lamang po kayo at magbabalik po kami for the fourth and last quarter only here on Oragon Sports TV, Liga ng mga Kampiyon.
And we are back here at Ateneo de Naga University Gymnasium for the fourth and final quarter of our play. And we have enjoyed a few moments or a moment here in this ball game between the Annunciation Panthers and the UNC Greyhounds. And Annunciation basketball to start things off here in the fourth quarter with the Annunciation Panthers leading against the UNC Greyhounds with 11 points up on the scoreboard. 11-point lead of the Annunciation Panthers.
Siyempre, kami pa rin po ang inyong mga kasama, Jasper Abante and LA Lapid. Dito sa ating fourth and last quarter, malalaman na natin kung sino ang mag-uwi ng unang panalo dito sa ating second round of Bukal Season 6. Ayan. At ang standing ng ating Annunciation Panthers 3-1. And ito namang ating UNC Greyhounds 1-3. So, who will get the first win this quarter? This second round rather. Ayan at natawagan dito ng foul si Alminye on the side of the Annunciation Panthers. Same ball possession for the UNC Greyhounds.
And Batiancela as the ball is being guarded by Bargayo. Kick ball violation of the UNC Greyhounds. And the Annunciation Panthers basketball here. Still scoreless in the 9-minute and 38 mark of our first quarter. Yet strong effort by the Annunciation Panthers as Detisho now comes in for the Annunciation Panthers. And to talk things over on the side of the trailing team, the UNC Greyhounds, let's call on Chen Nicolas, our courtside reporter from the UNC Greyhounds. Chen, what's your update?
Ayan, natawagan ulit natin ang ating...
Third quarter is really something.
Ayan, natatawagin ulit natin ang ating courtside reporter na si Chen on the side of the UNC Greyhounds. Ayan, hi Chen, anong update natin dyan?
Third quarter is really something, LA and Jasper. Hindi man sumasang-ayon ang panahon sa init ng laban, pero mas tumitindi ang aksyon at tensyon dito sa ating Game 1 between the Greyhounds and the Panthers. Last quarter na, pero patuloy pa rin na paalala during the huddle na ipagpatuloy lang ang ginagawang effort sa loob ng hardcourt at masipagan palalo dahil nakakahabol na nga ang Panthers. Ngunit hindi dapat sila makampante because I can see the Greyhounds' eagerness as their goal is to win this game. Yan muna ang update. Back to the panel.
Thank you so much, Chen, on that update on the side of the UNC Greyhounds. And ayun na nga, kailangan na ditong doblehin ng ating UNC Greyhounds yung kanilang effort dahil habol na sila nitong ating Annunciation Panthers and a change of favor na nga tayo dito. Kaya naman napatawag dyan ng timeout ang ating Annunciation Panthers after that sequence. Back-to-back points naman ang ibinigay sa atin ng ating UNC Greyhounds. And speaking of the Annunciation Panthers, let's call on our courtside reporter si Casey to give us an update. Alright, so hi Casey, take it away.
LA and Jasper heading into the fourth quarter, the Panthers managed to score back-to-back and is now taking the lead. Coach Ron emphasized that there's no room for mistakes at this point. The focus for this final stretch is to ramp up the offense while staying composed and disciplined. With the lead now in their hands, the Panthers are in a strong position to close out the game. That's it for now. Back to the panel.
Thank you so much, Casey, on that update from the side of the Annunciation Panthers. And ayun na nga, both teams doesn't have this place for complacency. Kaya naman, abangan natin kung sino ang mananalo dito sa ating ball game since marami pang oras, mahaba-haba pa itong ating oras dito sa ating fourth and last quarter. Alright, so any errors, any mistake is very crucial for this both teams kasi not too far yung kalamangan na nagawa dito ng ating Annunciation Panthers.
Especially Alminia now once again airballing that shot. And there goes the UNC Greyhounds. Batiancela gunning inside but no good. But here comes an offensive rebound and Ken Taugan fighting for that loose ball against Almenia, but Kinsella called for a foul.
Grabe. Itong si Almenia talaga, para talaga siya may pakpak LA. Akalain mo kanina pa sa lipad ng lipad yung mga talon niya, napakataas. Siyempre, yun na nga, NCF wings. Tigers can have wings.
But
Pero
this time,
ngayon,
the
Panthers had the wings. Grabe.
And here comes again Taugan, squaring off against Sandrino. Now Taugan scores 4-2.
Grabe yun, LA. Napakabilis ng kamay doon ni Taugan.
Easily switching it from his left hand to his right hand and finishing it with a layup. And here comes Fardo. No good there, but there goes that rebound by Ken Taugan. One-on-one sila dito ni Bargayo. And there goes that point by Mark Brian Alminye of the Annunciation Panthers and John Brian Calo. Hands it to Patiancela.
86-80. 7 minutes remaining dito sa ating fourth and last quarter. Now, Calo.
6-point lead lamang yung hawak pala dito ng Annunciation Panthers in this fourth quarter as Calo.
In and out ball. Grabe. Sayang yung chance na yon to lessen the lead of the Annunciation Panthers now. Fajardo fakes for the three, pushes up on the inside, and 2 points ang idadagdag naman natin sa kalamangan ng ating Annunciation Panthers.
Parang di tinatalo ni Fardo yung shot
Yun na nga,
kanina,
LA,
and he's inside the paint when he made that shot. But Yancela going inside into the big man, Fajardo, but he was blocked by Alminye.
Grabe.
Here comes Calo.
Now, long three, no good by Taugan.
Very crucial here on that missed opportunities by the UNC Greyhounds as the Annunciation Panthers trying to trail them to 8 seconds. And here comes Fajardo, once again fouled.
Grabe. Fajardo, Mark Ernest Fajardo, the big man of the Annunciation Panthers. Walang tigil na puntos ang inihahatid sa atin ni Fajardo. Grabe. Pag si Fajardo na yung may hawak ng bola, LA, kahit 2 or 3 yung sumabay sa kanya, he will not hesitate to put up that ball.
He's using that height advantage of him. And that's what makes a strong and formidable team of the Annunciation Panthers, especially Mark Fardo, using that experience from last season, and he gets that second free throw attempt to go for the Annunciation Panthers.
10 puntos na ang kalamangan dito ng ating Annunciation Panthers kontra dito sa ating UNC Greyhounds. We are on the 6th minute mark of our ball game. And a foul was called to Alminye, jersey number 16 of the Annunciation Panthers. Same ball possession for the Greyhounds.
We are now on our midway point of our fourth quarter. We have 16 seconds to shoot here. Alain Garcia passes it to Taugan. Loses that ball, but Alminye gains control of that possession.
Steal here by Alminye. Now, Fajardo with 12 seconds to shoot for the Panthers here. Alminye fires for the three. No good on that attempt by Alminye. And the defensive rebound here by jersey number 7 Garcia. Now, Calo fires for the three. No good on that attempt. Defensive rebound by Alminye again. And as we can see, Panthers is slowing down things.
The Annunciation, the UNC Greyhounds rather, being scoreless for the last 3 minutes or 4 minutes of this game. And they're still looking for that first play, and look, and Bargayo, Bargayo was called for flopping kanina, faking a foul, and there goes that foul now on Bargayo.
Ayan at natawagan dito ng flopping. Si jersey number 13, Bargayo of the Annunciation Panthers. And ayun na nga, faking a foul. Bargayo.
And Coach Ron Almanzar called for a technical foul. He was called for a technical foul for continuous complaining because he was actually trying to question on the flopping, a warning for faking a foul on Bargayo after that inbound of the UNC Greyhounds with Ogan having the ball. And yun yung action kanina dun sa hard court, and the coach of the Annunciation Panthers, Coach Ron Almanzar, complaining why Taugan wasn't called on that sequence. And that's where the technical foul transpired on Coach Ron Almanzar, and the UNC Greyhounds taking that free throw after that infraction due to that technical foul.
Alright, so our officials is having decisions here dito sa ating officials table. So we'll hear it later. And our FIBA commissioner and the tournament commissioner of Bukal is having decisions ngayon dito sa ating table. So we'll hear it later.
Just to make sure that the call was right.
And everything is fair dito sa ating bakbakan ngayong umaga. Of course, pasalamatan natin, LA, ang ating mga sponsors, major sponsors. We have Biggs, Elite Sportswear, HJP Pawn Shop, Havaianas, Ngo and Sons Trading and Industries Incorporated, and of course, Pocari Sweat, 3GX ICT Solutions. Maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta. We also have the Naga College Foundation, Gold Glafa Construction, ACLC Naga, Lemon Residences, Ateneo de Naga University, NCF Wings, KD Sportswear and Apparel, Garden Cafe, and Nagayon Travel and Tours, NCFV Gallery and Museum, Tigers Cafe, NCF Training Pool, NCF Indoor Firing Range, and of course, Bukal Season 6 coverage is powered by Converge FiberX, by Converge ICT Solutions Incorporated, and Revenues Communications Incorporated. We also have Aman Engineering Enterprise. We build to last, enjoy realty and development corporation, realizing dream communities. We also have Skytech Advertising, owned and managed by Sir Mac Mendoza, Universidad de Santa Isabel. We also have Department of Agriculture Bicol, Duty Free Philippines. Shop at dutyfreephilippines.com.ph. BMEG, Alagang BMEG, Alagang #1. Special thanks to Wow Worlds of Water, NCF TRC, and NCF IMC Digital Graphics. And of course, Romantic Baboy. Maraming salamat po sa ating mga sponsors in the second round of Bukal Season 6. Kaya naman, is-shoutout muna natin, LA, itong ating mga live audiences na nanonood dito sa ating Bukal Facebook page, Bukal Facebook Live. We have Ace Abad, Kirk Francis Rodriguez, the captain ball of the STI Junior Olympians. We also have Renzo Oliva and Tristan.
Then after that, Coach Ron complained about why Bargayo was called for a foul. And kanina din, we saw the referee giving signal of warning for faking a foul si Bargayo. And still we have discussions here from our officials and also from the commissioner to whether make sure if proper sanctions are given to players involved, especially in the 3 playoffs we saw a while ago. on that inbound play of the UNC Greyhounds.
Ayan, at hintay natin yan, LA. Our officials is making the decisions. Ayan, at susunod na laban, USI Falcons versus the Daraga National High School Defenders of Faith in the Juniors Division. Kami po ni Sir Mark Amante ang makakasama nyo. Punong-puno ng action tayo ngayon, LA, maghapon. And first game pa lang, LA. First game, Sunday. Grabe. Baka na agad. Mainit, dikit ang laban. And 9 points lead of the Panthers.
And we see here watching the head coach and also the coaching staff of the USI Falcons, both the seniors and the juniors division. Coaching staff, Coach Tope Espinosa, the head coach of the USI Falcons, and Coach Geoffrey Rees, the assistant coach of the USI Falcons for both seniors and men's division. And
Alright, so ayan, at patuloy na gumagawa ng decisions itong ating mga officials.
And there you see on your screens the head coach of the Annunciation Panthers and the UNC Greyhounds, respectively, Coach Ron and Coach Miggy of the 5 minutes and 3 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. And it stopped after that inbound play of the UNC Greyhounds. And also 9-point lead of the Annunciation Panthers, wherein we approach the what could be a twilight zone of the fourth quarter, the end game of this game.
And according LA sa ating halftime analysis, mas mataas yung 3 points nitong ating
UNC Greyhounds. Yeah, it's the UNC Greyhounds, and on the other half, on the other side, we have the Annunciation Panthers, wherein we see from the three-pointer, 13 out of 23. One free throw for the UNC Greyhounds.
Ayan, at natawagan dito ng warning for technical foul itong si Bargayo on the side of the Annunciation Panthers. Siguro yung reason, LA, is for faking a foul. Diba kasi kanina, he was called flopping. And one free throw ang ginawa doon kay Garcia of the UNC Greyhounds plus ball possession for the UNC Greyhounds. Alright?
Nico Caronan passes it to Garcia. And to Taugan, a long three. Calo gets that missed opportunity. Here comes the Annunciation Panthers on the offense. Alminye. 1-on-1 here with Garcia. Slowly killing the shot clock here with 10 seconds to shoot. Steps back, pass to Sandrino. It's the rim. It's the left side of the rim, and it goes out of bounds. 2-3 here. Full court 2-3. Trapping here by the Annunciation Panthers. Here comes Garcia. Hands it to Calo. 1-on-1 with Bustillo, and loses and out of balance here. Alex Donsi, Taugan, and the traveling violation called to him. After that, that's 1-on-1 sequence with Bustillo.
8 points lead ang hawak ngayon ng ating Annunciation Panthers. 4 minutes and 5 seconds remaining dito sa ating fourth and last quarter. So we'll see Fajardo now.
They have 10 seconds to shoot here. What will the Annunciation Panthers have to do here? They're UNC Greyhounds putting up pressure. Ang layo pa dito ng Annunciation Panthers, and that forces a shot clock violation as Mark Ernest Fajardo fails to release that ball just as the buzzer of our shot clock sounds. And a substitution here for the UNC Greyhounds. Caronan to Kevin Taugan. Back to Carlos, still trying his chances for 3. Hits the rim, but to no avail.
Now, ball possession of the Annunciation Panthers.
And there goes Alminie. There goes that pick by Fajardo. And Fajardo spinning. Passes it to Fajardo. RJ Fajardo. Alminie stepping back.
No, good on the 3-point attempt. Pero may bawi dito si Mark Ernest Fajardo to Alminie again.
Alminie being open for a moment as Fajardo looks for him.
Fajardo uses that goggle sign. Grabe tong si Fajardo. Now, ball rotation for the Greyhounds. No, good on the 3-point attempt. Alminie for the Panthers to Fajardo. 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining dito sa ating fourth and last quarter. 10 points lead of the Panthers here. Alminie with that foul. Foul by jersey number 23, Kenneth Taugan. Ayan at magkakaroon dito ng ball possession. Itong ating Annunciation Panthers. Bustillo will inbound the ball for the Panthers here. Now, same ball possession for the Panthers.
10-point lead here being held by the Annunciation Panthers. They're still leading against the UNC Greyhounds in this moment of the fourth quarter. And 10 seconds to shoot here. Bustillo go inside the paint, but it's the foot of Legaspi. And a held ball situation here. Once again, basketball goes to the Annunciation way.
4 seconds to shoot here. And back-to-back chances for the Panthers.
They're needing once again to... They have to release it quickly. But no one gets that ball possession. No one continues that ball possession of the Annunciation Panthers. There we go to the side of the UNC Greyhounds. He is being covered here by RJ Fajardo. Batiancela having trouble going to the front court, but now gets in to Caronan for 3. No good on that corner shot, but here comes Ken Taugan securing that rebound and using the glass to finish that play.
8 points lead pa rin po ang ating Annunciation Panthers kontra dito sa ating UNC Greyhounds.
Now we are in the last 2 minutes of our ball game as Batiancela hands it to Taugan once again with a underhand layup as Coach Ron forces to call a timeout for the Annunciation Panthers as the UNC Greyhounds momentarily cutting up the lead or putting up bruises on the Annunciation Panthers with 92-86, just like the score of the round 1 encounter of these teams. But this time, it's still a 1 minute and 55 seconds in our fourth quarter.
Ayan, LA.
Will we see the UNC Greyhounds continuing a 2-0 win-loss record against the Annunciation Panthers, or will the Annunciation Panthers turn it up or turn it around for this time and gets the win against the UNC Greyhounds?
Ayan, LA, at last 2 minutes na ng ating fourth and last quarter. Very crucial for both of these teams. Titingnan natin kung magtutuloy-tuloy ba ang momentum na ginawa nitong ating Annunciation Panthers. Siyempre para hindi naman masayang yung kanilang effort. And of course, itong ating UNC Greyhounds kung paano nila paano nila mababawi yung kalabangan nitong ating Annunciation Panthers. And let's see kung magkaroon pa tayo ng change of favor dito sa ating last 2 minutes. Ayan, at ball possession dito ng Annunciation Panthers. Let's see. Dahil usually LA, di ba? After those called timeouts nitong ating Annunciation Panthers, nagpapaulan sila ng puntos. So maybe this is their strategy here para magpaulan ulit ng puntos.
Pardo open for 3, but he airport that shot. Now here comes Ken Taugan once again, putting pressure for the Annunciation Panthers as he misses that shot. Now here comes Sandrino. And nobody hold as he was trying to pass it to Alminie. And medyo nagmadali doon sa pass na yon si Sandrino as Alminia was slowly getting to advance.
Very crucial error
And
for...
here comes a crucial error once again.
Ayan at natawagan dito ng foul si jersey number 18 of the UNC Greyhounds. Ayan at back-to-back crucial errors ang ginagawa nitong dalawang teams na ito. 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining dito sa ating fourth and last quarter. Grabe, that wrong pass of both of these teams. Now, chance of the Panthers.
Out of the plate. He's excluded. So, it's after his 5th personal foul, medyo nagkamali ako dun sa excluded. So, after committing 5 fouls, and also, Batiancela, 4th personal foul niya na din dito. Batiancela stops for a moment as Taugan fires a 3. Medyo sumobra yung shot niya doon. And here comes Fardo with Alminie. And an unsportsmanlike foul on Ken Taugan as he bumps Alminie as Alminie was soaring high for that layup.
Grabe, agad naman siyang sinundan doon ni Fajardo, making sure that Alminie is okay. And unsportsmanlike
foul
ang itatawag dito kay Kenneth Taugan.
And that forces a timeout
On the side of the UNC Greyhounds, 47 seconds remaining dito sa ating fourth and last quarter. Tingnan natin. Alminie flies with that unsportsmanlike foul.
Nakita mo na talagang sa
Pinump niya.
talaga
Yes.
ni Ken Taugan.
He bumped Alminie, but Alminie doesn't care. Ang importante kay Alminie is to put up that 2 points. And of course, 3 points play opportunity papagbalik nila dito sa
That
ating
widens
hardcourt.
up the gap for the Annunciation Panthers as they're slowly trying to get that win. And we see here the Daraga National High School watching from the outside of the gymnasium as they are up next against the USI Falcons. In the juniors division, this will be their second encounter here in round 2 of the juniors division. But this time, let's focus on the second round of the seniors division rematch of the UNC Greyhounds and the Annunciation Panthers. Now, Alminia will be shooting for a 3-point play opportunity. Ball possession will still go on the side of the Annunciation Panthers.
Ayan, ball possession of the Panthers here. Fajardo looks like they are slowing down the game, utilizing their time. Now, 4 seconds to shoot here.
Salvacion fires a 3!
Grabe! Salvacion with that 3 points. No
Looks
hesitation shot.
Making the UNC Greyhounds di napakahabol dito sa game ngayong araw, and Caronan makes that layup but it doesn't go in, and with 20 seconds to play here, looks like the Annunciation Panthers, now Alminie, hands it to Fajardo as they are moments away from claiming this rematch against the UNC Greyhounds, 97-86. It goes in the Annunciation Panthers' way. 99-86 is our score after that two-hand slam by Hoben Salvacion.
Grabe. Nag-dunk pa si Salvacion all that last sequence. Congratulations to the Annunciation Panthers. Annunciation College of Bacon Sorsogon Unit Incorporated for getting your first win this second round. And of course, their 4th win this season. Ayan, mamaya lamang ay makikilala na natin, LA, ang best player of the game, kung sino nga ba ang dominant na player dito sa ating first game of of the Sunday. Alright, so susunod, USI and Daraga National High School. Diyan lamang po kayo. Magbabalik po kami for the best player of the game. Only here on Oragon Sports TV, Liga ng mga Kampiyon.
Empower the next generation of engineers. The Naga College Foundation College of Engineering focuses on developing the analytical skills of students, hands-on experience, and engagement in technology-based research and innovation. Our top-grade facilities, newly acquired tools and equipment, exceptional faculty, and comprehensive curriculum ensure that students are well prepared to meet the demands of the engineering profession. We want you not just to be job ready, but innovation ready. Be an empowered and CM engineer. Enroll now.
Malakas at protektadong manok, unahin ang kalusugan. Lakas tibay sa balanseng nutrisyon mula sa Bimeg Integra. Katangi-tangi ang formulation nito. Meron itong balanseng protina at energy levels. Importanteng amino acids, vitamina at minerals. Siguradong malakas at protektado ang paglaki ng manok ninyo. Dito ka na sa Bimeg Integra. Lakas tibay sa balanseng nutrisyon.
Welcome to Universidad de Santa Isabel, a place where excellence meets service. Here at USI, we empower our students with knowledge and skills and inspire to make a difference. Begin your journey to excellence in service with us.
Annunciation Panthers have finally clinched their first victory for the second round of Bukal Season 6. On top of that, let's recognize the standout player of the game. The best player of the game is brought to you by KD Sportswear and Apparel, the best jersey maker in Naga City. Coming from the bench of Annunciation Panthers, jersey number 16, Mark Brian Almiñe, with 21 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, and 5 steals. First of all, congratulations po for being the standout player for this game. So with that, ano sa tingin mo yung naging turning point that led to the team's victory?
Tulong-tulong lang po kami sa play na binibigay sa amin ng coach. Tapos depensa po, una po yung depensa po namin kasi doon po kami una natalo kasi wala po kami sa depensa.
Ano naman po, how did your teammates help you to excel on the court today?
Ano lang po, tulong-tulong lang po talaga kami sa play kasi hindi po masyado kami nakapag-ensayo ng sapat kasi kulang na po yung namin. Tulong-tulong na lang po kami.
Now, baka po may gusto kang i-shout out.
Shoutout nga po pala sa family ko na sumusuporta sa akin, sa girlfriend ko, tsaka kay Sean Manlapas. Happy birthday sa aga. Ingat ka palagi. Tsaka sa mga sumusuporta po sa amin, kay Ma'am Jean, kay Madam Richard, kay Coach Ron. Thank you so much po.
Thank you so much po. And there you have it, our best player of the game. Thank you for joining us on this exciting live stream via One Media, TV48 Naga, Oragon Sports TV, Liga ng Mga Kampiyon, and also via Bukal Facebook page. This has been your courtside correspondent, Casey Anchoquia. See you on our next game. Keep the passion alive for basketball and stay tuned for more exciting hardcourt action. This is Bukal Season 6, where future rise.
And there you have it, our standout player, the protagonist for the Annunciation Panthers. We have Mark Brian Almiñe, jersey number 60, with 21 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, and 5 steals. That is brought to us by
Casey Anchoquia, ang ating courtside correspondent. And of course, KD Sportswear and Apparel, the best jersey maker in Naga City. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng tumutok simula sa ating first quarter up until dito sa ating fourth and last quarter. Tutok lamang dahil susunod na ang bakbakan ng USI Falcons and the Daraga National High School Defenders of Faith. Kami po ang makakasama nyo ni Sir Mark Christian Amante. I am Jasper Abante.
I am Luis Alexander L.A. Lapid. Kita-kita tayo sa mga susunod na laro dito sa second round ng ating Bukal Season 6 for Future Rise. Dito lang yan sa Oragon Sports TV,
Liga ng Mga Kampiyon.